Mm-mm. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Oh, I don't even have anything to drink. I didn't have time to make coffee, but I did have breakfast. I don't have water. I don't have anything, but whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna roll with or without it, right? So it's gonna happen regardless. Good morning, Betty Rose. How are you this amazing morning? Good morning, candle making stylist. What did I write? There I go, Crystal. You saw how close I had to put that to my face because sis needs these glasses. Mm-mm. Good morning, Crystal. How's everything going? Are you live by Crystal, right? Vision. I can see. All right, everybody. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Today's topic. I'm seeing a pattern and I am not liking the pattern that I'm seeing. So today's message is going up. Yeah, today's message, today's show, today's live. We're going to talk about, are you showing up for yourself? Are you showing up for yourself? My computer is bugging. Is I think we just came out of a Mercury retrograde. Is it back in retrograde? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like my nephew would say. How you guys doing this morning? Never mind all that mess. How are you guys doing this morning? Good morning, Jasmine. Are you guys having an amazing morning so far? Are you struggling this morning? Are you up and alert and ready to go? Are you already on your like fifth hour of being awake? Good morning, Corinne. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to make sure that my paper setting is right because I need to print something out. Good morning, Sean. I'm well, thanks. Good morning, ladies. Yes, how's everybody doing this morning? Do you have your coffee? Do you have your tea? Do you have your water? What are you drinking this morning? Are you ready to go? Today's plan for me, today is a lot of planning for me, a lot of moving things around. It's a lot of moving things around today. So, I'm going to actually be, working on the BBU website and working on my regular website because I have some things that I want to add, take away. I'm about to do a new launch, so I got to put some new stuff up on my website, emails, all that type of stuff. So that's what's going on with me today. I'm doing amazing, Sean. Thanks for asking. Good morning, Pearl. Let's see. I'm ready to roll. I got water and dairy-free yogurt and granola. Let's go. Are you taking your walk today, Jasmine? About to get coffee now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Got notebook ready. So I'm saying, get them notebooks ready and get them ready. So I want you guys to know, if you are part of if you are a member of the Honor Society, I just loaded up 3 PDFs this morning so that you can download the last few lives that I did. So you can download the outline, the information, so you can make, put highlights on here, put notes next to it if you want to. So I have that for you available in the Honor Society. Also, I want to tell you, tonight's class has been canceled. Actually, it's been postponed. I have to just get a new date, but Nikkie is under the weather today, so she will not be able to teach the silhouette class. I mean, it's not silhouette, it's a cameo class. I mean, cricket class. She won't be able to teach that tonight because she's not feeling good, so we're going to move it. So this week's class is going to be Thursday. We have Scoopable Wax. So we will be moving this one, so you guys will get a credit for tonight's class. But we'll just move it to another day. I'm just going to see what day works well for her, and then we're going to do it that way. Let's see. No walk today. We're all busy bees today. That's right. Oh, you got an event this weekend too, right? So, yep. I'm busy too because I slacked on my production schedule. And so I now have to work double time this week, and all the planning and stuff like that, because I want to make sure this, I'm planning. Everything is going to be planned out to the T, on the schedule, blah, 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 blah. So you guys make sure that I want you to print out a schedule, not a schedule. I want you to print out a calendar for the month, right? I want you to print out a calendar. If you have your Vaughn's planner, then print out her calendar and her social media posting. If not, then just print out a regular July page, right? A July calendar page. And I want you to start thinking about the things that you're going to post so that you can hold yourself accountable for doing the things that you say that you actually are going to do at the times that you say you're going to do them. So if you say that you're scheduling yourself to go live once a week, and that once a week is a certain day, then you make sure you put that there. If you know that you want to post 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever, put that there. You could also use it. You could also do it in your phone. So you'll get the alert on your phone, so you know to go ahead and to post something. When you have your content day, when you have your back end day, when you're doing all your back end stuff, when you're updating your website, all that stuff, I want you guys to actually put these things on a calendar so you can hold yourself accountable for the things that you want to achieve. Now, I feel like, and I'm not sure, but you just let me know, do you feel like you're doing everything possible so that you can be successful? Can you say that you are 100% doing everything that you can to be successful? That means that you are planning out the things that need to be done, that you are following up on the things that you need to follow up on, that you are engaging with your customers, that you are posting on your social media, that you are or ordering when you need to, that you're checking in with your inventory, that you're budgeting, that you're doing this. Are you doing everything that you can be doing in your business right now? If that's a yes, put a 1. If that is not a yes, and is maybe something, maybe, I'm doing some things, I'm not doing all the things, put a 2. I could be doing better, put a 2. I know I'm not. My brain gets easily overwhelmed, and it's easy to do that with business, but your mind is always going to, your mind is going to be overwhelmed all the time because you're wearing so many hats, right? You're everything to this business right now. So there is a lack of you can't just focus on one thing, because you got to focus on all the things. And sometimes when you are focusing on all the things, some things are going to fall through the cracks because you're only one person and can't get everything done, right? Like TD Jakes has said and one of his things, he's like, when I'm excellent at, when I'm excellent in the church, I'm slacking at home. If I'm excellent at home, I'm not doing something in the church. If I'm not doing something somewhere, there's somewhere along the way he's dropping the ball somewhere. You could be 100% in one place, but you can't be 100% in all of the places. So he's saying once he's 100% somewhere, he's lacking somewhere else. And that's the thing, right? That's going to happen. But just think, when you are, and I had to stop myself doing this too, is I usually try to do so many things at one time instead of doing one thing amazing. I'm doing everything at the same time. Like I am loading pictures, writing descriptions, looking up stuff, and I'm scattered, right? So everything is getting done, but it's a piece of my attention here, a piece of my attention here, a piece of my attention here. I was doing that this morning when I was typing up the PDFs. So when I was typing up the PDFs, I'm doing other things. I'm listening to like YouTube, I'm typing, and I was trying to figure out some names for some wax melts and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? And it was taking me longer to type the PDF, right? And I'm like, if I just focus and do what I have to do, let me get this done. Then I can go ahead and name my wax melts. Then I can go ahead and do this. And then I could go ahead and do that, because that way I'm not pulling myself in all these different directions. I'm doing one thing. I'm doing a task. Yes, you can do a lot of things at one time. Yes, multitasking is, is beneficial at times, but it also can be a hindrance at times, because you're not able to focus on that one thing and your mind is everywhere, and you're just giving a little bit of attention on each and everything, as opposed to giving 100% of your attention to that one thing, so that you could get that one thing in, do that with the best of your ability, and then move on to the next thing. So I totally get where you're at, Jasmine, with that. I totally went somewhere else with it, right? But I totally understand. And then that's information for you guys, because I know that we're all trying to do a million things at one time. And so if we can concentrate to say, okay, allow myself, good morning, Kelly, I'm going to allow myself to do this so I can focus on this. So all of the energy and everything that I need to come through is going to push through, and I'm not putting it everywhere else, so that I cannot fully give my concentration to this thing. Right. So, try to, when you're working, and this is just today's live is just going to be like tips and pointers, and being the best that you can be, and are you showing up for yourself? That's what today is all about. Are you showing up for yourself? Because yes, I come on live every morning. Yes, it can be entertaining, it can be informative, it can be a lot of things, right? But all of it means absolutely nothing if you're not taking away anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sitting here and I'm giving you all this information, or how to do things and things like that, and if you're not taking anything away from it, and you're not gaining it, and you're not gaining any knowledge, you're not executing quickly or anything like that, or just do, just trying to work through it and apply these lessons, then it's actually not helping, right? Because if you're not doing anything, and they just gonna keep going further and further and further and further in the back of your mind until they're gone, right? And so if that's what's happening, then we need to figure out, how can we execute these things as soon as I get off? What does that look like for me? When I get off this live, how am I hyped up, energized, and revitalized, and ready to go, and ready to show up for my business, for myself? How can I show up for myself? By applying whatever I just learned today, or by doing something like that. How can I do that? What does that look like for me, right? I don't want you to just sit here. Yeah, you can sit here passing time. That's amazing. That's great. But if you have a business, and then you're wondering why things are not going well in your business, or why things are not growing, and you're not applying yourself, and you're not applying any of the knowledge, or the education, the information, all that stuff that you're getting, you're not applying it, then that's the reason why it's not working, because you're not working it. Right? So I want us to be more mindful about working the information that you get. And I'm speaking from experience for myself, because there's so much information that I consume myself, listening to other people, and I take a lot of classes, and I'm trying to learn this, I'm trying to learn that, and there's a lot of information that I get. Like, let's say I listen to 2 audiobooks in the day, right? I didn't apply any of it. So if I hear it again, it'll probably be brand new to me, right? Because I heard it, I didn't write anything, I didn't apply anything, I just wrote it, and maybe something sparked my interest, but now I don't remember what it is. Now I need to listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you feel that passion, start applying it immediately, or write it down. Just write it down. You don't even, let's say you can't apply it right now, right? So just write it down and say, you know what, these are the things that I want to do. This is what I'm going to incorporate to my day. I know I want to plan. I know I want to post. I know I want to do this. I want to dedicate an hour to education. I know I want to do this. And if I'm going to dedicate an hour to education, I'm going to make sure that I'm taking notes. I'm going to make sure that I'm applying it to my life, because if I'm not, then I'm not learning. You're just listening. So you want to make sure that you're doing more than just listening. Am I resonating with you this morning? Am I resonating with you this morning? Nope, could do so much better. Yeah, same here. I get overwhelmed too. I'm trying to create a schedule. Ladies, I am so used to working a job for people. I have to figure out how to organize and schedule myself to do things on time. Yes. And when you work for yourself, you're not as disciplined as you should be because you think that your schedule is a lot more loose, right? So it's a lot more loose. I don't have anybody breathing down my back to make sure this deadline is met, or this project is done, or this thing has to be turned in, or whatever. You don't have anybody breathing down your back. The only person who is going to come back on is you. So if you're like, I'm going to be very forgiving to myself, or I'm going to, sometimes you're very hard on yourself, it depends, but you overlook the things that necessarily need to be done because it's your schedule, and you think starting a business is loads of free time, and it's actually not. It's mostly time consumed with, your time is consumed, every single minute of it is consumed with the business. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Corinne. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning, y'all. So, you think it's more freedom, but it's actually not. So then now you have to figure out how to make everything fit, how to make everything work. And the only way that's going to work is with discipline and a schedule. And if you stick to your schedule, you'll be able to at least manage better than not working with your schedule at all. Right? Let's see. Yes, I need to get a schedule. I started blocking my time. Yes, Jasmine. I started blocking my time. It's a whole color-coded system on my whiteboard with post-its. All right. This is the second day, but it's helped me to stay on one task at a time. That's right. That's right. Because if you stay on one task, at least you can put your 100, like I said, 100% focus into that one task that needs to be done. Yes, you can try to do everything, but it ain't. You're splitting your time, right? Love this topic. Thank you, Kelly. It's called toe dipping. Yeah, it is. Good morning, driving, so I can't take notes, but I'm here. Don't worry about it, girl. We're gonna save it for you. Yes, good morning. I'm here until I get home in my bed. Oh, Latrice, you on the road? Latrice is back, y'all. Y'all see her? She back. Yep, you work 24/7. Yes, indeed. 24/7. And even when you're not physically working, your mind is still working, right? You're still thinking about the things that need to be done, new ideas. And your mind is constantly going, right? And so you have to find a balance. So one thing that I want you guys to do, that if you're taking anything away from this today, is I want you to get you a schedule. I want you to get you a planner. I want you to get you, if you have your Vons planner, that's amazing. If you don't use a regular planner, that's also fine. If you don't have a planner, don't make an excuse. I got to go get a planner. It's got to be pretty. It's got to do that. Go to Canva and print you out a planner sheet with the time on it, so you can put your tasks on there on a time schedule. And also do the same thing with your month, right? Get the month down, things that need to get done, put them in there. You have launch dates, you have to order inventory, that not Yvonne, Patricia, she says she does her budget twice a month. So maybe you need to do your budget twice a month. Maybe you just need to do your budget when at the end of the month. However you're going to do things, make sure you write it down. I'm not just saying it. I'm saying it because it's something that I have to do, and I have to maintain, and I have to be better at. Right? So yes, I have my schedule, and I have my planner sheets that I'm filling out every day, and my to-do list. Some things don't always get done, and that's okay. But I'm at least going to be focused on what is necessary and I have to get done. I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to set up successful businesses, have successful launches, have successful everything. I want you to be successful, period, in life, is a good person, all of that. I want you guys to succeed and do what it is that you say you want to accomplish, and don't get discouraged when things start coming your way, because they are, especially when you start moving up things just seem to start going, get stumbling blocks all in your way, all in your way. But it's just to see how much you want it. It's just to see how strong you're going to be, because, if it's always easy, when it does get hard, it's going to throw you for a loop, right? Because you're used to things always being easy. I always make this reference about my son. When he was in school always came easy to him until he had to go to Spanish, right? When he had Spanish, he started having horrible grades. He was always, getting really good grades. Then he hit Spanish. That was it. My son was amazing in school up until he hit middle school. Middle school, they give you a whole lot more freedom. They give you, you know what I'm saying? As both sons, as soon as they hit middle school, those grades dropped. So, you know what I'm saying? When something is always easy, you don't know how to react to adversity. So when you get in that early, that shows up for you whenever you need it later on in life, right? Like, yeah, this is something that happened to me while I was doing it. Again, this goes back into my story about when I started my company 12 years ago, right? When I started my bath and body company, I got hacked. Everything was off my computer. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have photos. I didn't have description. Everything was gone, right? And this was before I started setting up my business. Before I even started anything. Hacked. Had to figure out what I was going to do. A friend sent me a computer. Then she sends me a Mac computer. I didn't know how to use the Mac computer. So on top of me not having a computer and having to reload everything back up to it, retake all my pictures and do everything and put it into the computer. After all of that, I still had to learn how to use the freaking system. I didn't know how to use a Mac. I didn't have a Mac. I've never had a Mac before, so I didn't know it's a whole difference from a PC. To me, a PC is easy. I didn't come from a Mac to a PC. So it was easy for me to just work the PC, right? And then now I had to learn how to use the Mac. So then that happened. So now I still have to launch, right? I still got to make these products. I still, I said, this is what's going to happen. I got to make it happen. So I'm trying to make things happen, and things just kept on, getting in the way. But I did push through it, and I made it out of that. And I've been in this business for 12 years. And I'll be on my 13th year in May. In May, I'll be on 13. Wait a minute. I'm at 13. Gianni's 13. I'm at 13. I don't even know. I'm at 13. Okay, so yes, girl, 13 years. 13 years. So yeah, so been in the business, doing it. Everything wasn't easy, but I stuck with it. I still stayed regardless. I was doing many other things, and I was focused on a lot of different things. And it wasn't just solely Bubble Babes, but I still stuck with it. No matter what, I still stuck with it. There's been times when I wanted to quit. There's been times when things don't go right. There's been times when I didn't make money. There's been times when I've been wondering how I'm gonna pay this bill, how I'm gonna pay that bill, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do, where's this money gonna come from? Am I gonna have to get a job? Am I gonna have to do? There's been plenty of that. Right? So I want you to know that when you are in business, things are not going, just because you started your own business, that don't mean it's going to automatically mean that it's going to be easier for you, because it's not. You're going to work 10 times as hard, because now you have to make it work, right? So you have to figure out what's going to work. You're going to have to find that level of discipline in your body in order for you to make things happen, because if you don't find that discipline, you're going to end up back out in the workforce, or you're going to end up doing things that you don't want to do, a little something strange for some change, because you're going to have to make ends meet, right? Because you lack discipline, you lack scheduling, you lack consistency. You are going to have to figure out I say this all the time. Your key things is intention, consistency, and discipline all the time. Once you have those things, you can master being successful at anything. Because as long as you keep on doing it until giving it, I know that I got to do A, B, and C. I got to do A, B, and C religiously every day. I got to do it. I got to do it. Something is going to shake. And I tell you this all the time. People are not better than you that's in your field. They're not better than you. They're showing up more. They're doing something different. And whatever that different is, whatever that looks like for them, they're doing it consistently. Sometimes things are fluke. Sometimes things just happen. Sometimes people just happen to go viral. Sometimes people just happen to be an overnight success. But there's a lot of work behind that. There's a lot of struggle behind that. There's a lot of story behind that. And a lot of people don't know the story. They just know what they see up in the front. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be um living their best life, doing things out there that you want to do. They're in stores you want to be in. Their products is out there. Their products is in magazine. They're doing everything, but you don't know if they have an eviction notice. You don't know if they got 5 kids that they got to take care of, or if they got kids they sending off to college, or that they just had a divorce, or they just found out their husband was cheating on them, or that you don't know what's falling apart. All you see is what that pretty little image is. You don't know the story and the struggle behind all of that. Right. And so everything is not wrapped up in a pretty little bow when it comes to business. There's going to be struggle, there's going to be adversity, there's going to be all of that. And so when that does come to you, as long as it, and even Jim Jones said it, if you can't find anything else about your business to do, just be consistent. Show up regardless. I'm going to show up regardless. I'm going to show up if I have a fight, if I don't have a fight. I'm going to show up if I can't pay a bill or if I can pay a bill. I'm going to show up if I have shoes on my feet or not. I'm going to show up if I have inventory or not. I'm going to show up. I'm showing up regardless. That's all you have to do for yourself. Are you showing up for yourself? Period. You're going to be depressed. Yes, you're going to be depressed. Don't sit there and feel sorry for yourself. You're going to feel sorry for yourself. Feel sorry. You got 10 minutes. Cry, beat yourself up, do whatever you need to do in order to make yourself feel better. But then you better dust yourself off and get your behind right back up. It's the same like motherhood, right? As a mother, you don't get to show all the emotion and all the pain and all the trauma and all the things that you got to deal with in order, to make sure that your kid is happy. You don't have that privilege. That's not something you can deal with. And it can't, like all the stuff that you go through, all the stress that you go through can't show up on your face. It cannot show up in your language to your children. It cannot show up on how you treat your children. You can't just be angry with them all the time because there's so many things going on in your background. You can't do that. As a mother, you are showing up and you have to be there regardless, right? Because you can't put that on your kid. It's not your kid's fault. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't, you always are going to make sure that they have, even if you don't have. That's what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with business, is you're going to have to make sure that you're showing up for yourself regardless, when it look good and when it don't, when it's pretty and when it's ugly, when it's, you know what I'm saying? You show up for yourself regardless. And if you have to show how you made it through after everything, do it. You know why? Because people think that everything is already wrapped up in a pretty little bow and people just got it because it's just luck, it's just magic, it's just this. No, it's not. It's not just luck, it's not just magic. But you get what you work for, and if you're not working for it, you don't get it. Some people don't deserve it, but you can't say they didn't work for it to get it. You could say Donald Trump don't deserve to be rich, but he worked his behind off to get everything he wanted. He worked but you cannot say that man does not know how to make money. You can't say that man does not know how to hustle. You can't say that man does not know how to create something out of nothing after he done went bankrupt. You can't say that. No matter what your views are, you know that no matter what, he is going to figure out a way to make it happen. He is going to figure out a way to show up. If it looks good or if it don't look good, however he package it, it's going to come out looking like, I did it. How he made, buildings and all this other stuff out of no money, being bankrupt. Yeah, there's a bunch of stories on the back end. There's a bunch of things about him on the back end. But what you see is not what he been through. Ain't that something? Right? Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Because believe it. And I know all of us in here has been through some things, and we had to come out on top. And even if we didn't, and we still going through it right now, we know that it's going to clear up. Something's got to give, something's got to shake, because it can't always be this, right? It can't always be this. So something has got to happen. And whatever I need to do to participate in it happening, then that's what I got to do. What is that thing? What is that thing? I know that me sitting here wallowing in my depression ain't going to do it. I know that me sitting here beating myself up about it ain't going to do it. I know that me sitting here crying on the couch ain't going to do it. I know that me sitting in the house and not figuring out how I'm going to sell something is not going to do it. So I'm gonna have to end up getting myself up anyway and doing it, if I want to or if I don't. Period. Period. I gotta show up for myself. Period. Because who's gonna make that happen if I don't? Who's gonna get me out of that depression if I don't? Who is gonna get me out of this dark space if I don't? Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Maya. Who's gonna do it? Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself, because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save the day. You are going to be your own hero. Put on your cape, girl. Get up in the sky. Start flying. Start figuring it out. Start solving problems. Do what you got to do. But put on your superhero cape, because you are the only person that's going to save you. And that's for your personal life. That's for your business life. That's for your relationships. That's everything. You are going to be the only person that is going to save you every single time. Every single time. So let me see what you guys are saying, because I went off on a tangent. Hey, Quell, I see you, girl. Hey, Miss Quell. Kalita said, I literally just came in on the word that I absolutely needed. Hey, God is talking to me over and over. Get a planner. Get a plan. Go to Canva right now and print it out. Go to Canva right now, print it out. Stop watching me, or open up a tab, go to Canva, print you out a calendar and a planner sheet for the day, or planner sheets that you could just print out. It doesn't even have to have a day on it. Just have times on it and some space where you can write, so that you can take care of your day, right? I've heard this message multiple ways since last week and once last night. Well, get on it, Jamie. Get on it, Pearl. Where can I find her planner? Yvonne's planner is at thesnoblovebar.com. Let me put it in the chat. And it is a digital planner, and it's also a physical planner. So you can input your photos and stuff like that on digitally, or you can write everything out. Okay. That's Yvonne's page. I set my D&D on my phone to work mode, and it silences all of my notifications except allowing the camp to call me. That's awesome. Nikki, you are the most selfless person. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Honestly, I feel like my life has been full of adversity. I don't want easy, but sometimes I feel like I'm always fighting and I'm tired. Sometimes we do. But you're fighting because there's something that you're getting. There's something that you need from that lesson, right? There's something that you need to get. There's something, all those things that you're getting from all this fighting and all these lessons are something that you're going to need, that is going to be something so powerful that you are not even going to believe. That you're not even going to believe. Like, I can't believe it. But that helped me to do this. That helped me to do this. That helped me to be strong for this. That helped me to, yes, everything that you have is for you to use. If you like it or if you don't, it's still something for you to use, because somebody is going to need whatever that battle was. Somebody is going to need that. Somebody's going to need to see how you pulled through. Somebody's going to need to see how you showed up for yourself, even though you was battling those situations. Somebody is going to need that. So yeah, you could be tired, but just remember, this is not just for me. I'm doing this for other people. I don't know who the other people are. I don't know what the next situation is, but I know that this is not for me. This is for something that's coming in the future. This is not for me. However that shows up, it shows up. However you use it is the way you're going to use it. But it's always to help someone else. Always. Be inconsistent. Be consistent. That's the key. Yes. Be consistent. That's the key. Got you. Right. That's right, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki, for this message. Hey, Shabelle. Nikki, thank you for this message this morning. Thank you. Oh my gosh, preach, sister. Hey, thank you, Nikki. Need this encouragement. Hey, that's right. So true. True. Oh my Lord. Yes. Hey. Good morning, Maya, Yolanda. Yes, from Jasmine. Thank you, Nikki, for the code to wholesale supplies. Plus, stock up, ladies, before July ends. That's right. We have to plan now for the fall. Come on, Maya. Come on, Maya. Feeling tired today. Need this. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, Queen. Yes. Preach. Hey. I have one. I need to use it. This not love bar. Yes, pull out that planner, Sean. Thank you. Uh-oh. Am I back? I know I just glitched. I'm gonna try Canva. She is today's challenge. Plan your day on a planner sheet. Yes, 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 yes. Truth. Come gospel with me. I'm telling sometimes, Jamie, sometimes. Come gospel with Nikki. Come on with them nuggets. Hey, come on, podcast. Hey, hey, I'm about to have a week full of podcasts because I did my StreamYard on I did my coffee with Nikki on StreamYard. So I'm gonna take the audio and put it in there. And that is why we had the set listing. It's about to be back. Okay, good. Yeah, I glitched. So what could we do to show up for ourselves, ladies? What can you do to show up for yourself? What can you do? Sitting there in your misery, sitting there in your depression, sitting there in your anger, sitting in your resentment. Let me tell you something. I was resentful for quite a while, and I am the type of person. I'm gonna share a little transparency moment with y'all. I am the type of person that if I do for you, if I love you, I love really, really hard, right? And so my mom always said, you know what, you know why your feelings get so hurt when people disappoint you is because you love so hard and you expect them to do what you would do. You expect them to have the same morals and values that you have, and they're not. Everybody doesn't have that. Everybody's not coming from where you're coming from, right? They don't give the way you give. So I had a friend who did something that I did and started a whole we fell out for whatever reason. I don't even know. We didn't even have a disagreement and we just stopped talking. And she ended up doing what I did. And I was like, you just gonna start a business like that? Like you just gonna copy my whole thing? We've been friends for longer than I owned Bubble Babes. And you're just gonna copy my stuff and I'm supposed to be good with that? I carried resentment. I was resentful for quite a long time. Like every time I thought about it, it made me mad, right? Every time I seen it, it just pissed me off. And I carried that with me, right? And me carrying that resentment does nothing for who I'm mad at. It does nothing for, anything. It just made me angry. It made me angry at the situation. It made me angry. You know how I was talking about yesterday when you start having, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, about the negative thoughts, and then it starts triggering a whole snowball effect, and you start creating scenarios, and then you start creating emotions, and then it just keeps going and keep going and keep going. More negativity, more anger, more resentment. Like that is what it was creating, right? And so I had to learn to let it go, because I'm not hurting anybody but me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only me thinking about it all the time. It was a trigger. Certain things were a trigger to me, and I would just be angry, right? I was angry. I'm like, I can't believe you did this. I felt betrayal, and I don't. If Betrayal is one thing that I am not good with. I'm not good with betrayal. I'm not good with backstabbing. I'm not good with any of that, especially if you know what I'm saying. Like, because I'm a giver and I will give you the shirt off my back, and for you to turn around, and I know people are like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not naive, but if I feel a certain way, and then you go behind my back and you do something like that, then we got a situation and we have an issue, right? So I had to learn to let it go because it wasn't helping me. It was messing with me, right? It's messing my energy up. It's messing my vibe up. Like, why am I going to carry this with me? I don't need to carry this with me. I need to let it go. I need to let it go. I need to stop replaying situations in my head. I need to stop making up situations in my head, and I need to just let it go so that I can do what I need to do. I need to free myself from this because nobody is coming to save me. Nobody is coming to save me. I got to do what is necessary for me so I can show up for myself. Right? This whole life is about showing up for yourself. I can't show up for myself with all of that attached to me. I had to let it go. One sec, I need my headphones. All right, is this better or do I still sound like Robo Nikki? Do I sound like a Roblox? Let's see. Okay, am I better? All right, Sean says better. You sound good. Okay, much better. You sound fine for me. Okay, okay. I'm back. Hey, Nessa. I am back. Okay. So, what do you guys, I want to ask you, and I want you to be as transparent as you could possibly be. And it's just us in here. But how do you need to show up for yourself? Like, what could you do to be better? What things can you apply to your life that is going to help you be better? Something that you could do consistently. We had a challenge where it was one small thing that you could do every day, that you could do it consistently, that's going to help you be a better person. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Let's see. I grind so hard every single day. Sometimes I work straight through the night at twice a week. The struggle is real. It's hard to get out there sometimes. Advice like this is priceless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Get on schedule, more focus, and shut out the world. I definitely need to be more consistent. Meditate. Meditation is really good. I don't meditate as often as I like, and it's because my mind is so busy that I don't it's not about my mind, it's about me calming myself down in order to do it. Like, I try to do it before I get out of bed because I know I'm already there. So if I'm already laying there, I'm just going to sit there and try to relax and, just say thank you, work on my breathing, and then get up, as opposed to trying to find a space and do that whole, like, make it a ritual and meditate and things like that. I know that I cannot consistently do that, but I do know that I can lay in the bed for a few seconds and then, meditate at least. But meditation is a good thing. Planning my day the night before. Yes, 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 and yes. You guys, if you are having a problem with you don't have a schedule right with you, go, like I said, go to Canva, print you out a daily planner sheet, and print you out the month so that you can fill in everything on your schedule. You want to make sure that all the things that you need to get done are on there so you can cross them off. I love crossing things off my list. That's my thing. I love crossing things off my list. I already told y'all, if you've been around for Coffee with Nikki for quite some time, you do know that I have a lot of my notes is on like little pieces of paper, and I fold my paper in half. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I fold my paper in half and then I just start writing on it, right? I like to, and sometimes when my mind is busy or I have a lot of things going on or there's a lot of classes, there's a lot of planning, I have a lot of I have a lot of papers in front of me, right? So what I like to do is most times I'll try to like organize it because they're from different parts of the day. Like let's say I had a coffee with Nikki and I'm writing down the topics, maybe guests that you guys think I should have or things like that. So I'm writing those things down. Then perhaps we're talking about something else. Then I write that down. Then I'm doing something for my company. I'm writing something down. Then I'm doing something for Bubble Babes University's website. Then I got to write. So I have all of those papers all scattered all over the place, right? And what I like to do is I like to crumble them up and throw them away and until it's clear, clutter free, and I can see everything or put it on one page where I can cross it off and I can still throw those pages away. But it feels so good, so good, so good to cross things off your list and to get things done. I like in the morning when I'm up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, by the time I get on with Coffee with Nikki, sometimes I done did like a whole day within that 5 to 9 o'clock already. I already did a bulk of the things that are on my list, especially if you just go ahead and do them anyway. A lot of the times you're just dragging things out for what you looking for a way for it to feel like you want to do it. You're never going to want to do it. So just go ahead and do it because it's never going to be that thing. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to like, okay, I'm going to wait until I feel like making this. You're never going to want to feel like it, especially if you keep on procrastinating it. If you keep on putting it off, you're never going to feel like it. So just go ahead and get it done so you can cross it off your list. Period. Oh, Whitney, where you been, girl? Hey, Whitney. So get it done. Planning the night before, have a consistent schedule. For me, it's mental, like my brain literally shuts down and says, enough. I'm going to give meditation a try again. Yes. And then meditation could look like a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Meditation may not be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. You know what I'm saying? Meditation may mean 2 minutes for you. Meditation may mean 5 minutes for you. Meditation just may mean, let me sit down, center myself for a second and breathe for 5 minutes. Maybe that's what meditation looks like for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just find what works for you because then you're able to add on to it. So if that 5 minutes of breathing worked for you, just like me in the morning, before I get up, I'm my eyes are closed. I'm breathing in, out, saying thank you, gratitude in the morning. That's what meditation looks like for me. Sometimes if I start doing like my Bible app or something like that, and then before I start praying, I do take these deep cleansing breaths, but I do feel the lightness. You know what I'm saying? I do feel a lightness. So it depends on what that look like for you. So find what works for you so that it's something that you can maintain. That's a good one. Yes, plan your day the night before. Maybe at night meditation could work for you, or plan a break with meditation included in that time. Stop procrastinating and execute my ideas and plans. Yes, because if you don't execute them, you're going to be looking at them plans next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that. If you don't start executing, you're going to be looking at them down the line and they're not going to be crossed off. So that's definitely facts. And I'm like I said, I don't speak to just y'all. I'm speaking to me. I'm saying it for myself. Sean says she loves to meditate. It helps so much. Think about how the wealthy do. They wake up and know their schedule for the day. They don't wing it. right. That's right. They know who they're speaking to. They know how much time they're giving them on the phone. They know what they have to do. They know where they're going. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. And don't take up too much of their time, because they're like, we on a time constraint. I gotta go. They're not gonna entertain you forever. This live is for me. Thank you, Nessa. Hey, y'all. Homework, homework, homework. SMH. The semester's almost over for now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad I caught you today. Me too. We haven't seen you in a while. Look up Guided Visualization by Lisa Nichols on YouTube. I love Lisa Nichols. Hey, Sean. Thanks, Sean. Yep. I love Lisa Nichols. She is amazing. She is amazing. Okay, so we see that a lot of you guys are saying, in order for you to show up for yourself, you need to start putting yourself on a schedule. You need to start being consistent and stop procrastinating. That's what I see. That's what I'm getting from you. How could you stop yourself from procrastinating if you see that you are procrastinating? And this is not a right or wrong question. This is just how it applies to you. What can you do when you notice, you know, your work habits, you know, your work ethic, you know how you operate, you know, when, you know, what's a trigger for you to procrastinate. I know it's a trigger for me to procrastinate. I can start and I'll give you one. I self-sabotage, yes. And I think that's something that we all do. And again, it goes to what I was saying about, we think 80% negative all day long. 80. That's not even 50. It's not half good, half bad. It's mostly negative. So most of the day we're beating up ourselves or beating up other people in our thoughts. That sounds crazy, right? For most of the day, we're beating up other people or ourselves in our thoughts. 80% of the day. 80% of the day. That's almost the whole entire day. It's a small, tiny window of positive thoughts, of positive energy. Small thing. So what does that mean? That means we have to start changing our minds, right? We need to start figuring out what triggers us. We need to start seeing what could we do once we start getting triggered. What could we do to change that? How can we pivot that energy? How can we switch that negative energy to a positive thought, or just even get your mind off of it? Because I can't even say, well, if you have a negative thought, just think of something positive and that works. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it really does not work. When you are thinking something negative over and over and over again, and you try to flip it to try to think of something positive, it does not automatically work. Absolutely does not. So what you have to do is you really have to get your mind off of it. So you have to do something where your mind is not on it. Because I do find distraction helps more than me trying to control that thought and pivot it and try to think positive things, or try to tell myself not to think it. I find that if I engulf myself in something else, or do something else, that I have a chance to clear my mind, that I do realize I'm not thinking that thought anymore, that thought is actually gone. It actually takes time for me to be like, oh my God, I'm not even thinking that anymore. You know what I'm saying? It takes a minute, but then then you snap back to that thought, and then you're like, oh, no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? You know that if you distract yourself and you do something else, that you are able to get that thought out of your brain, so you can get that mindset, start realizing those triggers, and start doing things that are going to be the opposite. If you know that you are having a negative thought about something, then maybe listen to some music. A lot of people like to listen to gospel. A lot of people, maybe you need to break out and dance. Maybe you need a dance break. Maybe you need to sing. Maybe you need to yell. Maybe you need to. What does that look like for you? Just think about what it looks like for you whenever you have a trigger. What does it look like for you to change it? What distracts you enough to get your mind off of that, so you're not thinking 80% negative through the day? So you're not self-sabotaging, so that you're not procrastinating, so that you're not. What does that look like for you? What does that look like for you? Michelle said, ouch, facts. We need to be kinder to ourselves, ladies. Yes, Nikki, you are the GOAT. Thank you, Maya. Well, when it comes to that time of the month, I have to get clear about how to prep for that, because I'm drained mentally and physically. So I need like 3 weeks of the month to go hard so I can rest that week. That may work. That may work. Keep YouTube or Shopify on all day. I same here, except I can't work because it's that crazy, right? So I mean I can, but I'm in and out. I'm working slower. So I mean I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's see. I listen to motivational videos and it helped me a lot. Yes, listen to Audible. I love Audible. I have my membership. If somebody from you know what? Every time I'm in a I'm talking and I'm like, cut the check, cut the check. I need checks from everybody. I need checks from Audible. I need checks from Uline. I need checks. I need checks. I need to schedule around my time of the month as well. I get so exhausted. I just be out of it. I'm same, same. Overload your mind with positivity. And remember, garbage in, garbage out. If you put in garbage in, you listening to all it. And I love listening to gossip, and I love listening. I know that's my guilty pleasure. I'm doing it. I know. I want to know what's going on in the world. I don't even want to know what's going on in the world, not the news. I want to know what's going on because I'm nosy. I want to know what's gossip. I want to know what's tea. So, I really need to. I know when it's time for me to start manifesting and start doing things and getting things that I want, that's not in alignment with my spirit. And I know that I'm not supposed to be listening to it, and I don't. And I'll start listening to other things, but it really does happen. It really does. It really does. So, and I also want to say my time of the month just happens when it feels like happening. So I can't schedule around it. I just gotta work until I can't, basically. Work until I can't. But are you guys planning out what it is? I think, you know what I think that I want to do? I'm probably going to give it a month and let everybody get their business stuff in check, and getting your business credit, because how many people in here are working on your business credit? Because I want to actually go through a full launch together and work through it that way, so that you guys could see the work that needs to be put into doing the launch. Or maybe I'll just do one behind the scenes and then show the way I did it. But I'm thinking if we do it together, that way you're not watching it being done, you're doing it yourself, and you're actually figuring out things yourself and figuring out what works and what don't work for you. So I'm thinking that we should do something like that. Look up cyclical living. As women, we as women have so much power we are not using. We're not using our power, period. No pun intended. No pun intended. Because there's so much that we're not paying attention to. So much we're not paying attention to. Yes, that would be dope. So I want to give everybody a chance to get their business in order. I want to give everybody a chance to get their LLCs, your insurance, your documents, your tax, sales tax, all that stuff. I want to give everybody a chance to get all that stuff in order, and then do a whole, like, let's launch together kind of thing. And just so that you guys could be doing it hands-on. That ship has sailed for me, smooth sailing now. I hear that, Maya. It's about to be smooth sailing over here too. It's about to be. Because I cannot. Baby. Sweetie. No, I can't do it no more. I cannot do these pop-up shops that be happening. They're too long. No pop-up shops for me. Hey, Alicia, how are ya? Yes, let's launch. Yes. Yes. So we are going to do a whole, maybe tomorrow, we're going to do a business check-in so that I can make sure, not I can, but you can make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. And if not, what you need to do, how you need to go about doing it. Again, Patricia is super busy, so I can't say you guys can go to Patricia and ask her because I know that she is hella busy right now. She's got a lot of balls in the air right now, and now may not be the opportune time to do that. But I will see what most questions are, and I will get in contact with her and see what I can see what answers I get, and then I'll come back and give them to you from her. I've never heard of insurance before. What is that for us? Well, actually, I'm going to have someone from insurance on. I don't know exactly when, hopefully early August. Um, Still solidifying the date, but insurance is, if you're a candle maker, if you're anything product maker, whatever, it's to cover you whenever there's anything, any damages, any complaints, any things like that. That is what the insurance is. Like if you make candles, perhaps people light the candle, they may light the house on fire, they may cause a little accident, the candle may burst into flames and something may happen. It's to cover yourself. It's the same thing like car insurance and health insurance. It's insurance to cover your business and protect you so that if anything should happen, not saying that it will happen, but if anything should happen, that you are protected. If something should happen where your business, let's say a friend of ours, not ours like you and I, but a maker friend, their business had a fire. The insurance that she had did not cover the building or the equipment. Actually, it actually covered nothing as far as what I remember. And then they were doing like a whole GoFundMe because um it wasn't, sorry, it wasn't covering the damage. Like it said, I forgot what it said it would cover, but it wasn't covering the building, the fire, and stuff like that. So you have to make sure that when you do get insurance, that your insurance is covering what it is that you do, or any potential problems that may arise from it. You know what I'm saying? So you may want to check into like different insurance. I know a lot of insurance does not cover candles, right? But they may cover bath and body. Some may cover candles, but they don't cover bath and body. Some, and you could do wax melt. Some may cover CBD and don't cover that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just got to make sure that wherever your section is, that you are covered, in whatever realm you are doing business in, whatever realm you're operating out of. You want to make sure that that is covered for everything. And you can get insurance. You can go to some people have Liberty. I don't think New Jersey and Pennsylvania has Liberty insurance. You could do Next. You could do IBN. That's Indie Business Network. Indie Business Network is going to be one of the better ones, and so is HSGC or whatever. But within both of those, they have the lowest rate in insurance, but you also have to get the membership. So you get the membership and then you get the insurance, and you got your perks with the membership, but the business insurance, they cover more. They really sealed the deal when they got their insurance. I'm telling you, like they really thought of the makers when they got the insurance policies together. So you get to cover all the things. I know IBN, Indie Business Network, they do CBD, they do fitness. Like if you did like supplements and things like that, they cover that. They cover candles, they cover skincare, they cover all of that. So you just got to pay attention to who you're using for your insurance and make sure that it is being, that it will cover whatever realm you're operating in. Who is a good insurance company outside of Indie? I think that's their name. Yeah, I did that one. I think I just answered it without knowing. HSGC. Can you type that here, please? HSGC. You can, as a new business, I think you could get the insurance without the membership, but I'm not sure. You got to check. Next insurances, Liberty. You can go to I forgot this. It starts with an A, and then you can put in what kind of insurance you need, and then in all of the other insurances that can help you will generate. Where did I put it? I thought I put it in here. Kalita's birthday coming up. Hey, Kalita's birthday next week. Hey, Alejandro's birthday is Sunday. I don't have it in here. I gotta look. I did have it in my planner, but I took it out. I hear a lot of people talk about Next Insurance. I think Nini had Next Insurance, if I'm not mistaken. Nini, if you're in here, let me know what kind of insurance you have. Yep. Just look for, and then you may be able, a lot of people were able to bundle their insurance with their homeowners insurance. So just play around with it and see what works out for you and see where you'll get the best situation. It's the only way to say it. The best situation. What would candles be under an insurance manufacturer? It would be it'll say health and beauty. Health and beauty. If you put it under candles, I think it's going to change to, I totally forgot because I don't have. I forgot what it was under the code. 25 monthly, Latrice said. Beauty, cleaning, other. Put other. No, I don't have Next. I went through my homeowner's insurance. Okay. You are a manufacturer. You can put that, yes. But if you're going to Next, they have a chat. So you can just go to the live chat and then you can ask them and then they'll point you in the right direction to the policies. I tried through State Farm, but they wouldn't cover it. Yeah. I would like insurance that covers bath and body and candles. If you want bath, body, and candles, Indie Business Network is going to be your best bet because they cover candles and bath and body. So you could definitely use them. And I also had Soper's Guild. Soper's Guild is really good too. I don't know about when you actually need the insurance, but I do know that they were reasonably priced. They were like $2 something for the year. It was $239. Let me see. Acuity, I think, is HSGC. Acuity. ACUIT. ACUITY. It was really good. Really good. It covered everything except candles. Everything except candles and CBD. Here's a blog on cyclical living. There's no link unless you put it and I don't see it. Did you put it in? Acuity.com? And I think I'm going to do a live. Get it ready. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to do a live and get it ready for insurance and the benefits of the different types of insurance because we all do different things. Some people may just be doing sugar scrubs and that's all they need. You know what I mean? Some people may be doing candles and different things. So gotta get it covered from however you know, whatever your business is. You want to make sure that you're covered. You want to make sure that your person is covered. If you have people working with you is covered. If you're in a space that is covered. If you travel that is covered. If something happens to your inventory or your machinery or whatever, you want to make sure that all of that is covered. So make sure that that's something that you look for when you're getting your insurance. But again, I'm going to have somebody here from insurance, hopefully the beginning of August. So does everybody did everybody get what I was putting down about showing up for yourself? So do we look like we're going to make some changes? Are we going to give me updates later? What should we do? Should we have a check-in? What should we do about showing up for yourself? Moving forward. And see, I'm about to make another little piece of paper right now because I want to put launch together. A check-in. So a weekly check-in. I'll check in with you every week. Weekly check-in. All right. Oh, and then brand together. I mean, brand together. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say launch. Yes, changes start today, Nikki. Yes, check in. This like therapy. I'm loving it. Hey. Weekly check-in. All right. So I'm gonna put that. Today is Tuesday, and I'm gonna check in with y'all every Tuesday. Filling it in. Tuesday. Weekly check-in. And if you guys printed out your calendar, you should be putting it there too. How are you showing up for yourself? I'm going to do that on Tuesdays. Well, check with me next week. I'm pouring my last batch today, then working on my Hootsuite and Canva to automate. That's right. Sounds great. All right, so I got that launched together. Oh, wait, biz check. We need a business check. So make sure you got everything together. You sent the new calendar. The calendar for July? The calendar for July is in the group already, Yazzie Faye. It's in their group already. Next week, we have brand flow. So if you have any problems with your branding, it's okay. If you have any problems with your branding, we got Paper Candy Designs by D will be here on Tuesday. On the 21st, we have Popple. You know everybody. Did everybody get their Popple? We have Popple coming in. And then we have, why don't I have something on the 26th? I may see if I could schedule Jasmine or Sean on the 26th. I think I left it open for Sean. Oh no, because we're going Wednesday instead. No, I actually needed to update it because Yvonne is doing the organizing with Yaz on the 27th. That's on a Wednesday. And the 28th is the body spray class. I did. What group? The Honor Society. No, I missed it. No. Popple is next week on the 21st. And we have a code if you want to shop. for your Popple is BBU Tribe. BBU Tribe. And I don't know how much, I think 20% off your order. So if you want to order your Popple, I have the lanyard, we have the bracelets, we have the keychains, we have the extra large one, we have all of them. And now I need to find me some events. Now I need to find me some because there's plenty of events. I just didn't sign up for them. Now I need to sign up for so I could get it together and I could go out there and do my whole vending experience my design booth from Yvonne. I missed last night because I was lost. Where was it? Excuse me, you missed what last night? I'm in the group, just been out of the loop for a minute. Oh, it's okay. In the group is where what I was saying is in the group. The free classes is in the group. Everything, or bring Martinique back. I gotta see. Yes. I gotta see because I don't want to put it too far out. Martinique's class. I want to keep it close because if we're going to do a whole business check-in and the branding and all of that, I want you guys to be prepared. I want you guys to be prepared. So all those people with a Cricut who want to learn how to use it, I want to make sure that you are able to use it. If you need to do your custom stickers, your custom branding, all that other stuff, I want to make sure that you guys have that so that when you launch, everything is in flow. In flow. And I think the 23rd, we're going to have the meet and greet with Patricia for the sniff and greet on the 23rd, so that anybody that is in the Maryland DMV or the DMV area can join us for that on the 23rd at I think 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, something like that. Never mind. It's tonight's Cricut. Yes, tonight's Cricut has been postponed. And I'm not gonna say it's canceled, it's postponed because Martinique is under the weather. So we want to make sure that she is 100% ready to go. You could get sticker paper from Walmart, yes. Or Michael's, yes. See, I'm lost. It's okay. When is our launch date? We haven't decided what the launch date is yet. Maybe we'll discuss it. Maybe we'll discuss how we're going to do it this week. Maybe tomorrow we'll discuss it, and then we can. I want to give everybody time to get all their business stuff in order because some people don't have websites yet or their business name and things like that. I want everybody to get their business stuff in order and go ahead and do it like that. Martinique isn't feeling well, so the class has to be rescheduled. Yes. Grab your BBU merch. Yes, indeed. Make sure. I've been out of the loop a little. Can you tell me what's going on with the body spray? It's the class is going to be on the 28th. The body spray class is the 28th. And I'm so excited. Yay. And Jasmine from Sweet Magnolia, also hey, it's Jasmine Alyssa, her branding, her graphics company or her graphics page. She is going to design labels so that you guys can customize them and put them on your body spray. Where are you getting that at? Where are you getting that at? Hey. So she designed special labels so that you guys could put them on. You could download them, print them out, and put them on your body spray. Customize them. You can put your logo. You could change the name. You could do all of that. Put it on your body spray, and then I want you guys to tag Wholesale Supplies Plus because Wholesale Supplies Plus they sponsored the class and they want everybody to tag them. So make sure that you do. Also, you get 10% off on any kits that they have. So it's 10 off kit. 10 off kit. Is it 10 off kit or 10? Yeah, 10 off kit. I think that's no, it's 10 off. 10 off is the name of the coupon code. Sorry, you guys. 10 off is the coupon code for Wholesale Supplies Plus. So any kit that you want, any kit that you see that, you know, you want to try something out, definitely there. Also, I want to say there are also recipes in the Honor Society. So if you wanted to add something to your product lineup, there are recipes in there so that you can try that as well. Jasmine says they are ready, by the way. Hey, where do I share the template link? You can share it in the Honor Society under body spray class. On the body spray class, just add it, and I think you can attach a file. If you can't attach it, let me know, and then just send it to me, and then I'll upload it for you. But I think you'll be able to upload a file. All right, Jasmine. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. We can buy the kit and join the. Yes, you can. You could buy the kit, and then we go to the club at the Honor Society. Yes. Well, you can if you missed out, because we had 24 kits. 24 kits went out, and the only thing anybody had, that they only had to pay for shipping. So everybody has their kits already. But if you would like to join the class, you can purchase the kit from Wholesale Supplies Plus so that you can join us, or you can watch, or if you already have the stuff, you can just join in too. We can join at any time. Yes. Yes. If you're a part of the Honor Society, you get the classes for free. And I added it now where it's a little bit easier in the Honor Society. So when you go there, you can see all your classes without trying to find them. You get to see all the classes that you get for free in the Honor Society. Oh, forgot. D-Stash party. So everybody get your stuff. Get your stuff ready for their new homes. Gotcha. I'll share it there. I'll put these together in Canva so it's accessible to folks with Canva Pro. Hey, I'm telling you, I love my tribe. Yes, on the bottom. Okay, thank you. Yep. It's at the bottom. You get to see all the classes, and you don't necessarily need to sign up for the sticker class or the scoopable wax class, because when you see it in the bottom, all you have to do, the first lesson is the supplies list. The second lesson is the Zoom link. All you got to do is click the link, and it'll take you there. So you don't have to sign up. It's going to automatically take you to the class. The template for the body sprays. Oh, yes. Thank you, Latrice. Latrice is on point. Yes. Yay. I was doing it with my shoulder, like, All right, y'all. So do we have any questions? Do we have anything? We already know what's going on. Does anybody need any dates? Anybody needs to know what's going on? Do I need to answer any questions? Do you guys know how to sign up for the Honor Society? Anybody has some words of wisdom, some advice for the other, for people to maintain their schedule and their consistency? If you do, speak now or forever hold your peace. Put it in the chat. Put it, Nikki, you crack me up, girl. I know, right? Because I'm a hot mess express. I'm always on that train. Always on that train. Is there any business questions that you need? Is there anything that you need to ask as far as gathering up your business information? Because I'm going to ask Patricia one time. A lot of you guys are not going to be able to access. I mean, you can send her a message. I don't know how long it's going to take, but if everybody has kind of like the same question, I can answer it one general time instead of having everybody ask a million different questions, because she's not ready yet to focus on the Startup Learning Center because they have a lot of things going on right now. The location of the sniff it's going to be in Maryland. I forgot the place. Patricia, if Patricia is still in here, I think she had to go. Furry Bottoms or Fuzzy Bottoms or something Bottoms, and she said that's the name, that's the area. No, I want all of their kits on their website. Oh, you silly. The Scoopable class is up for sign up. Yes, it's in the Honor Society. Yes, it is. Yes, for a minute. Your girl is tired. Our flight was delayed over 3.5 hours. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hey Sandra. Am I looking for something you said? Something bottoms. Yeah, it is something bottoms. I think it's like fuzzy bottoms, furry bottoms. I don't know. I'll get that information and I will let you guys know. But it's definitely fuzzy bottoms. It's definitely going to be in Maryland on the 23rd. Maryland on the 23rd. Foggy bottoms. Thank you, Nene. It's foggy bottoms. Is that a store or a town? It's I don't know. It's an area. What is it, Nene? Never heard of that. Me neither. That's why I didn't get it right. Foggy bottoms. Crazy. Sounds crazy, right? Yes, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna see how I can work it out, but I'm gonna be in Atlanta to the 2nd, so I'm gonna miss them for the 5th and the 6th. But we're gonna see if we can work it out. I think Jules gets in on the 4th, so I'm trying to see. I live in Maryland and I never heard of that. I never heard of it either. I think it's a cute little name. Foggy Bottoms. Near the Georgetown area. And I'll be there after that on the 12th. Right. We missing them. But definitely that's the next meetup. The first meetup was in Brooklyn. This second meetup is gonna be in Foggy Bottoms. And then my next one is going to be in Atlanta. Oh, it's a metro station. So we we got seen in tone in the morning. We on a mission. All right, you guys. So don't forget, go to the Honor Society, download your PDFs. They are there for the lessons that we did. Not lessons. I keep saying lessons. They're not lessons. From the lives that we did this week. You can download those, print them out, use them for later. Also, sign up for, you don't necessarily need to sign up. Like I said, if you're in the Honor Society, all you have to do is go in so you can click the Zoom link and it'll take you right there. Tonight's class has been postponed, but I don't want to say definitely, but we do have Thursday, we have DC from Charisma's Candle Bakery, and we're going to be doing scoopable wax. And California is a big trip. I got to figure that one out. I got to figure California out. Yes, I want to go. Extend your stay, Nikki. Sean works from home, and you do too. I can extend my stay. She, on the other hand, can't. I mean, she can and she could work from there, but she says she'll see. She says she'll see. It's the metro station not too far from Georgetown. I'll be in Decatur. Yes, for Cali, yes. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day, Corinne, next summer. No, not that far away. Yes, I want to go this year. I want to go everywhere this year. The Scoopable Wax class is this Thursday. This Thursday at 7 p.m. I love California too. I'm gonna see when they're going to go for BCMC and see if I go down at the same time during candle season. Have an awesome day, or have an awesome day, Betty Rose. All right, everybody. I am about to log off. We are at the 1 hour and a half mark, and I spent half an hour, figuring it out, writing our stuff down for what we plan on for the rest of the week. And that's it. You guys have a great day. Have an amazing day. If you're working, make sure you smiling anyway. If you at your 9 to 5, smile anyway. Feel good. Make sure positive energy, positive vibe. You don't want garbage in, because you want to get that out. So, so everybody have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later.